What is up guys, this is Tito back with another video on the Redmi K20 Pro, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you the latest EvolutionX ROM based on Android 15 for this device. And this is just the website. It looks really cool, so I just showed it from here. And if you click on get EvolutionX for this device, you will see stuff like this. It shows the build date and stuff. It's January 10th 2025 build date, you can see from right here, and the build size and stuff. Of course, the build maintainer is Johup, so huge thanks to the developer of this ROM. You can download it from the description box below. And if you don't know how to flash this ROM on your K20 Pro, you can check out the flashing guide from the description box below as well. First things first, in the Android version section, this is how it looks like. We got again the EvolutionX logo. We have the Android 15 version, and if you keep tapping on it, you will get the Android 15's Easter egg. Looks beautiful on this device specifically. The EvolutionX version shows up as 10.1, and you can see the security patch that is December 5th 2024, not quite 2025 yet, but in future updates hopefully we will get that. And we have the stock kernel as the 4.14 OpenLR kernel, and you can see the build date and stuff, 10th January build again, that I'm on right now. One thing I gotta say here, that the stock camera here, it's still not the MIUI kind of camera. You are getting the lineage based kind of camera, I would say, and there is the zooming option. Of course, you can zoom it with this slider, and there are more settings. If you go into the settings, these are the settings of the camera. In photo mode you will get, and the good thing is there is also this processing kind of settings in here. You can change the sharpening and all, then denoising, all these things. If you'd like to actually change that, you can. There is also the video settings, and in the video mode you can actually shoot 1080p or 4K videos. You cannot really change the FPS for some reason. I don't know why the FPS changing option has been disabled, but yeah, that's how it is. It is supposed to be there. There is a 30 FPS I can notice, so it will record videos at 30 FPS. There is the mic, you can just turn it off or on from here. That's nice in the video mode. And there is also a scan mode from right here. And in the photo mode you can also switch the front camera. As you can see, it will take basic pictures, good enough I would say, and I'll give you some samples on the screen if you want to get an idea about the camera quality over here. This is basically a simple camera. Just let me show you. It takes the pictures perfectly fast and fine, and this is how the picture came out. It's not very detailed, I just took it quickly to show you guys. But in the info section, as you can see, this is a 12 megapixel photo that I have taken. The processing and everything should be working good enough. But hopefully maybe in future updates we'll get the MIUI camera, but not present as of now. In terms of basic things, of course you can notice from this SPIC app, it meets the device integrity, and it has 2 yellow dots. That means it has banking apps working. Most probably you may not face any issues while using banking apps in this ROM. And in terms of DRM info, it shows L1 here on the bottom, so it should be playing Netflix or Amazon Prime videos in 1080p or Full HD. Talking about the stock dialer and all, it has the Google's phone app, of course, as the default app. And there is also BCR if you would like to do call recording and all. 4G VoLTE calling and stuff, everything is working fine here, no need to worry about it. And in terms of the Google Photos app, it does have that this pixel can back up unlimited photos and videos, you can notice, but you have to enable this feature from the customization settings. I'll show you that later on. Let's talk about the battery settings. This is how it looks like. We have the battery usage, battery saver, charging optimization is there. It will charge the device up to 80%. You can enable the charging control. It will actually drop your fast charging speed for your battery's health and stuff. And we have the battery optimization, and you can do per app battery optimization over here. Even the battery information is there, and a cycle count, for some reason it shows just 2. I would say my device had about 100 charging cycles on this new battery. And there is the maximum capacity, you can notice it's 89%. There is the battery temperature and all showing up, and we have the battery health and stuff. And if you'd like to actually see the battery life with the Accu battery app, I have tested that. The screen on time here, it shows about 6 hours, but I would say it will go about 6.5 hours of screen on time. These are all estimated numbers still, but yeah, we have the screen off about 6 days. That's a huge amount of standby time, almost a week of standby. And we have the combined use, it shows 4 days. That's a huge amount of number again. And in the health section for my battery, it shows about 85% as estimated. Yeah, the fast charging and everything works perfectly fine, no need to worry about it. It just goes about 4000 mAh, so that's fine enough, I would say, for this device, considering this is a 5-year-old device. Now let's talk about performance. Well, if you open websites like TestWifi, of course, it gives you the 60 FPS, as you can see from here. So yeah, the display is not overclocked or anything, it's just running at 60 Hz. That's nice enough. And even with day-to-day usage, you won't find any kind of issues while daily driving. Even if you open apps like X and stuff, or if you just browse through internet or YouTube and stuff, everything, it's just flawless, no problems whatsoever that you will face with this particular ROM. The scrolling and everything in YouTube also, it's very smooth, unless and until, of course, if you're switching from a 120 Hz device, then only it will feel a little bit sluggish everywhere in the UI. But overall, it's a great experience. And if I show you, there is a split screen mode in the recents panel, and that also works. And just notice the animation of Android 15 switching off the split screen, and you can resize them, the apps I mean. So yeah, everything just looks flawless over here with the split screen and all. And you can also save the app pair if you'd like to with both apps in your home screen. And right now it will launch the X and Play Store together. So all these features are working great. You don't need to worry about it. Here are the end-to-end Geekbench score with a CPU stress test and the other benchmarks that I have tested on this particular build to give you an idea about the overall UI performance. There is the security option, and in here in the settings of it, this is how it looks like. We have the privacy controls. The private space option is there of Android 15. You can just set it up, and in the more settings, there is a notification on lock screen. There is the clipboard auto clear feature. There is the hide developer status for particular apps. There is the no restrict storage, and even the theft protection option is there for Android 15. Now let me show you the fingerprint scanner speed and everything. Let me just double tap on the status bar and it locks the device. If I just tap and hold on the fingerprint scanner, as I have the always on FOD on, and it just unlocks. Just notice the unlocking speed again. It's very fast. I just tap here and it straight up unlock. Shows the ambient display. Looks really cool. And yeah, it unlocks perfectly fast and fine. If I turn on always on display, this is how it will look like. Double tapping to wake works great. Double tapping to sleep also works great. And the animation on the clock, you're noticing, looks very beautiful. And just tapping on the fingerprint scanner and just unlocks. Very fast unlocking, no problems whatsoever. I just completed the setup of the face unlock, and here let me just show you the face unlock, how it works. You just have to double tap to wake and it pops out the camera and it unlocks. Just notice the unlocking speed with the face unlock. So yeah, it's really fast. And for the AppLock, let me show you. Yes, AppLock also works with the face unlock. That's why the camera is there. Here you can also tap just the fingerprint scanner. And with that too, it will unlock the app and go wherever you left it. And in case if you want to just point the device towards your face with the face unlock, you can also unlock a particular app. In the system settings, this is how it looks like. We got the button settings right here. We have the long press power button, toggle torch, and all the other things that you can notice from here. And we have the system profiles and all. We have the gestures right here. We have the quick tap action. You can enable it, and these are the options that you can choose it to. Let me go back. We have the quick loop in camera. Then we have the navigation mode as well. In the settings of it, we have a lot of stuff like navigation hint, back gesture animation, haptic, and we have the pill length and radius customization. Well, I changed it to maximum. That's why the pill bar looks like this. We have the back gesture height, and we have the swipe to invoke assistant as well. If you just do that, as you can see, it brings Gemini, and you can type or say whatever things you would like to. So yeah, as you can see, it's directing my voice. Let me just go back. Also, here let me show you. If I open an app like Twitter or X, and here if I keep tap and hold over here, as you can see, it shows that circle to search kind of thing, and you can translate. You can do some audio search or something, or you can just select some particular thing in your screen just like this, just doing this circle to search. So that is really dope, I would say. You can also click an image or something. You can actually search over internet whatever you are looking at on your screen. So yeah, circle to search, it's really interesting. And the haptic feedback it provides while doing that circle to search, it feels really premium, I have to say that. We got the 3-button customization as well. Let me go back. We have the one-handed mode too, and you can actually use it. Let me show you. Yeah, that works. We have the tap to check phone, double tap to check phone and stuff. Even the lift to check phone is there, and it shows the ambient. I'll show you that right now. If I just lock the device, I have the always on display turned off. And here if I just keep the device on the desk and pick it up on my hand, as you can see, the pickup gesture works great. Here we have the long press on fingerprint sensor or always on fingerprint scanner is there. We have the swipe to screenshot, and that works. There is the share, edit, delete, and the capture mode feature with this. And if you just go into the edit section, you can mark something over here. We got the front camera settings, and there is the pop-up camera sound effects. We have the front camera raise dialog as well. We have the USB configuration. For convenience, you can set it to file transfer. Let me go to the bottom. We have the system updater, and you can check for updates, and the updates on this ROM, it's very consistent, I have to say. Here you can get updates almost every week. It's not like promised or anything, but yeah, definitely I have experienced a lot of updates. I actually use EvolutionX as my daily driver on the Poco A5. I have reviewed it as well. You can check that out from the cards or the description if you want to know more about the customizations of this ROM, because in this video, the customizations part in this video, I'll show you a little bit less because I have showed it multiple times. But yeah, let me just go back and let's go to the home screen. This is how it looks like, and just notice how beautiful it looks. This has the pixel launcher by default. If you go into the home screen settings, this is how it looks like. We have the session disabling option and all, and swiping up will get to the app drawer. To the left of the home screen, we got the Google Stays cover page, and it's smooth enough, I would say. Swiping down anywhere in the home screen will get you to the quick setting panel just like this. There are the quick toggles that I have added. You can edit and add even more options if you would like to. Notice the amount of options. And here in the power menu, this is how it looks like. I do have the advanced reboot enabled. That's why I can notice the recovery and fast booting option directly from here. And the volume panel looks like this, and you can increase or decrease the volume, and just expanding it looks like this. And here, let me show you the widgets actually working perfectly fine. Just notice the amount of animation it's doing in Android 15. It looks so smooth and cool. So yeah, overall, I would say the Android 15 animations have improved a lot. Of course, there is quick share and everything. It's working perfectly fine. And in app settings, we have the cloned apps and everything. We can set up 2 accounts of WhatsApp and Facebook with this particular feature. You can just tap on any apps plus icon. It will create a separate app for the same app. There is the AppLock and everything. I have set it up AppLock all the way. There is also the game space, and in here in the game library, you can add any game that you like and it will be played in the game space mode, and there will be overlay of FPS and stuff. And there is also this quick start app. If you want some apps to launch a little bit quicker, I think you can just select those from here. Of course, in the notifications, we have the bubbles feature, and we have the notification read and reply control. Then we have the notification cooldown option. Flash notification options are also there. You can preview it. This is how it will look like. And in the settings panel, it looks just like a pixel. As you can see, it shows up your profile on top. And there is also this backup or copy data separately. So you can back up your data to Google Cloud, or you can actually restore it from right here as well. In the sound and vibration settings, this is how it looks like. We have the media call, etc. kind of volume controls. You can change the output device from right here if you have connected to a Bluetooth device or a headphone or speaker, anything. And we have the volume steps. Then we have the live caption. Vibration and haptic feedback, you can just customize from here. There is the in-call vibration and all, and we have the vibrate on toggle in touch and stuff. Let me go back. Default alarm sound is there, power app volume control is there, dial pad tone, screen locking sound, and the charging sound and stuff, everything is there. There is a clear speaker option as well. In the display settings, this is how it looks like. We have the brightness level, auto brightness and stuff. Screen timeout is there up to 30 minutes. Then there is the screen attention as well. And we have the night light, and you can customize that, change the intensity. We have the live display customization. There is the display color mode and stuff. Anti-flicker or de-dimming, you can actually enable that from right here. I hope in camera flickering is a little bit lesser right now. You cannot see it with bare eyes, but yeah, there is the de-dimming or anti-flicker kind of thing. So that is really cool. We have the colors. You can change it to other options like the natural, boosted, saturated, adaptive. I have been using it with the saturated option. Looks nice. We have the full RGB control over here. Let me go back. We have the rotation settings. You can elevate it for even 180 degrees as well. Double tap to sleep, wake up on plug. Screen protector mode is also there to increase the display sensitivity, I guess. There is the wallpapers and styles, and in here you will get the Android 15 kind of lock screen clock styles. Just notice the amount of clocks which are present. By the way, the wallpaper I'm using is from the AI wallpaper app. I'll list it below in the description, don't worry. We have the home screen customization, and we have the themed icons. Then we have the color contrast changing option. High contrast text you can also enable. We have the upgrade up to 5x5. Then in the lock screen settings, we have the more lock screen stuff, like there is the use device control. There is the shortcut changing option in lock screen, and we have the always show time and info. That's the always on display. Always on display scheduling option is there. We have the music ticker, and you can notice the other options. And of course, talking about the customization, all of them are present inside this Evolver settings. And in here in the theme section, you will right now get a lot of stuff, like the system icons of course are there, and just notice the amount of icons. I'll be quick with this because there is a huge amount of customization. I have showed you guys this multiple times. There is a brightness slider customization and everything. There is a boot animation style as well, and you can change the boot animation to these many options. Just notice the amount of options. Let me just go back. There is the charging animation, UDFPS icon animation, and this is really nice because this is device specific. It's not there for devices like Poco F5 because that has a side mounted fingerprint scanner, and here you will get the on display fingerprint scanner. That is why you are getting all these like animations. If you just enable any of them, let me show you how it actually looks like. And here in the lock screen, if I just tap the fingerprint scanner, just notice that amount of animation it gives you. It looks so beautiful with this animation. Looks really nice. And there are the lock screen customization and everything. Just notice the amount of options. Screen off UDFPS is of course here, pocket detection and stuff, and there is the status bar customization. There is a brightness control, so you can adjust the brightness of the screen just by sliding a finger on the status bar. We have the quick pull down and stuff. We have the status bar tuner for the icons. Then we have the clock and date customization, even the battery icon style. Just notice the amount of options which are there. I have been using it with iOS 16 style, and you can notice the other options in the screen. Quick setting panel also has a huge amount of customization here. There is a notification customization, edge lighting and everything is there. We have the power menu customization. Inside of this, we have the device control, advanced reboot and everything. We got the buttons layout and stuff. We have the miscellaneous settings. In here we have the component spoofing, like we have the play integrity fix, we have the pixel prop, storage encryption, Play Store spoof, the Google Photo spoof and stuff is there. We have the high FPS in games, we have the Snapchat spoof as well. Then we of course get the USB configuration, hide developer status here also. We have the unlimited screen recording, hide screen capture mode and stuff. And in terms of the screen recording, if I just tap, we can record a single app or entire screen. And there is the option for recording device audio and microphone audio both at the same time. You have the show stop dot, and just notice the amount of other options like larger file size limit, lower quality, even the HEVC recording is there. So that's pretty much all the customizations which are present in this ROM as of now. So if you ask me personally, what do I think about the latest EvolutionX ROM on the Redmi K20 Pro? And I would say in a 5-year-old device, you are running Android 15 with that much stability. You have a camera working, you have your speakers working, mic working, you can use it as a daily driver almost. And with banking apps and everything, that's just really huge in my personal opinion. Let me know in the comments what do you guys think about this. And please share this video if you want them to know about the latest Android 15 ROM that is running on the Redmi K20 Pro. And that is the EvolutionX, which really gets consistent updates and all. Share this video with your friends again and subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. This is Tito signing off from KTNTECH, and I'll be catching you guys in the next one. Bye now.